Hi guys, and welcome to my next video for Space Engineers. You've probably noticed straight away, I can wave! That's the new gestures that we've got in the new Keen software patch that we've just received. And they are okay, yeah, we like them. Yep. You'll also notice that we're outside Mars. So I've installed a new skybox, which I'm not going to go into on this video because this video is about the ship that we're on. But yeah, we decided to theme the fact that the game's designed around 60 years in the future. So we thought we'd make a point of where would we be going in 60 years in the future, and we think that we would be going to Mars and colonising it. But we obviously can't land on planets, so we've themed our base, our space base, if you like, around the fact that it's going to be orbiting Mars as such. So anyway, we need to get goods to that base from Earth, so we needed a ship. So over the last couple of days on Twitch, we built the ship, which I've now named Helionis. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Which in the real world is a big container ship that, you know, sails the seas. So this is basically that in space. It doesn't look like the original one, but basically what we've got then, we're going to give you a tour, is a landing pad for small craft. So that's Eagle 1, you've seen that before. If you haven't, apologies, but that's Eagle 1. And this is our bridge. So we're going to shut the doors behind us. Our bridge consists of a medical bay and a couple of seats to sit in, basically, cockpits seats. This one obviously you can like steer the ship and manoeuvre it into the side if we're docking. Currently it doesn't have any docking ports, and this one sits at the front, so it's basically going forward. So I'm going to get a little bit of manoeuvre on the ship, not a lot. Just going to bring up the overlay, get it to about 10. Ooh, turn off the dampeners. That'll do, 7, right. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the ship. Now you'll hear sounds going off, they're sound bugs. So we're going to work our way through the ship and we will come back up. So we've got a little observation deck, it's not a lot. Ignore the sounds, hopefully nothing's breaking in the ship. I tried it just a minute ago, it doesn't seem to be. Keen need to fix that because it's horrible. So we're going to go down deck by deck. So the first deck we've got is our way to get to our first gangway of containers. So obviously these are our containers. We can go in the inventory, and we've got a lot of containers. That noise is going to bug me like hell now. So we're going to go along, as I say. Hopefully that's not breaking anything. And we're going to open the door and go into the front section of our ship. So again, we've got some windows that we can look out of, which look nice. What is that noise? Keen, you've got obviously a faulty something or other. And we've got what appears to be a gun, which is kind of cool. Now I don't know what that noise is, and I do apologise for it, but obviously it's a new bug that's creeped in. So this is our forward area. That's our deployable weapon system. We've got some obviously engines sticking out the side and stuff, and we've got a assembler in case we need to make any parts, and our gravity for the front. So we're going to go back the lower way. So it is fairly straightforward, this ship. It's just lots of containers on the side, and obviously lots of views down the side and stuff. So I haven't got a clue what that noise is banging. But we're going to go through. We've done some nice lighting effects through it, and we're going to take you into the engine room. So this is our reactor room. Again, we have got shed loads of gyros. Now I believe in the fact that you should always be able to get to these things in case you need to adjust them. We have got 2 guns up there, you're going to say. I'm going to come to these in a minute. But yeah, we've got basically some weapon systems inside the ship, and you're going to go, why are they inside the ship? That's just stupid. And obviously we've got our reactor, and we can get to it, and we can see we've got 100 uranium nearly in it, which is all good. And we've got another gravity generator. We tend to have low gravity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the top, back up through here, through the back passageways, and we're I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to jump in this chair. And I'm going to hit Z for the moment to see. Ah, okay. The sound stops, so that's obviously when we're moving. And I'm going to give you a view of the outside now. So basically, this is like a big oil tanker. So you've got absolutely shed loads of large containers down the side. There's actually 36 large containers, so we can move anything we like. It's got a lot of thrusters. Well, it's got 4 big thrusters on the back, 8 pointing down. And I've kept a lot of the engines at the back. It wasn't intentional. It was when we got to the front. This actually took 2 days of pretty much real time to make, or stream time. So it was probably about 16 real hours. We kind of forgot, or I kind of forgot, to design the up and down engines at the front. So the front's basically, camera views can be a bit tricky. It's got 2 engines to slow us down, and that's it really. But obviously you saw the doors. So we've got doors, and if I scroll down it will pick up. I'm going to add in that one as well. I'm going to reverse all the doors. So all the doors are going to open now. So we've got the 2 at the back. And they are moving. They move slowly. I've set them to a really slow speed, guys, because I find with the pistons they work better. Now also, you may not be able to see it, but there is one at the top going back as well. Well, hopefully it's going back. And I may have to sort of fly out and have a look. It may have broken. That may have been the noise. So you've got these doors opening down the sides. And I'm going to fly out the front. You can see how big this ship is. It is huge. No, that one is opening as well. So none of the pistons have broken. That's good. Because they are still a little bit iffy, I would say. And obviously you've got the door opening that side. And obviously what I've done is I've designed it. It's not a symmetrical ship. I've done that on purpose because I wanted to get a design where there was glass down one side and then all the containers down the other side, because I think that looks really cool like that. And it makes more of an interesting ship. We're not low enough to go back to gravity, so I'm going to jump back in this chair. Now we have to wait for those doors to open, unfortunately, so we'll give them a little bit of a helping hand. We might get that sound bug back now, we shall see. You can see my base all the way over there, which is kind of cool. Just bring it up. So the doors are opening, and we've got to wait for them to finish. Now, as I say, I've got them actually on really slow speed. You can adjust them up, but first test, and obviously they have patched it since the first tests that I've done, I found that they'd break really easy. Now they have strengthened the pistons, but I'm still a little bit iffy about trying faster speeds at the moment, because obviously when you design something this big and it takes 16 to 20 hours of building, what you don't want is for it to break and blow half the ship apart. But I think they are working on it. So they're almost open. Now obviously these aren't ideal in like a oh no, somebody's attacking us, because they're going to take ages to deploy. But the way I look at it is, if we were going, say, from Earth to Mars, if for some reason there was pirates along the route, you'd probably have a zone. As you go around the world, bad areas around the world where there are pirates. So you would know that in space. So I think as you come up to the areas where are high risk, you'd slow the ship down. Your crew would come out and be on watch, and you deploy your weapon system. So these would be deployed ready for going through those items in space. So almost there. We can see right through into the engine room. I may block that off at some point so it's a bit more enclosed. Just going to have a look to see how our pistons are doing, and for that again we have to go into one. So we've got another 2.7 metres, so about another block to go. They are fairly out the way though, so we're almost there. Well, those ones are. How's the front one doing? I think we're about there. So now what we're going to do, that shouldn't say rear rockets by the way, it should just say guns. And there should be another gun which we can save, and we're going to put them on reverse. So now we're going to deploy the gun systems. Da, da, da. And again, these are slow. I probably could have set them going a little bit earlier than this. So we'll go outside and we'll have a look. We'll go this side. We'll go this side. But yeah, I kind of like the shit. So while they're deploying, we'll have a fly around. So we've also got lots of windows down the side. You get absolutely fabulous reflections off of this. Now we're in a skybox world, if I can call it that. Got the engines at the front, slow us down. Engines on the side. Got a beam underneath, it's like a strengthener beam. I added that in. It has no real purpose, it just looks cool. Obviously all the crates down the side, they look cool. Actually, could you colour them before? I think they've coloured them. Or were they coloured? I can't remember. I thought they were grey the other day. Never mind, they might have been coloured. I'll have to ask Adi. I'll have to look at my previous stream. And obviously the big engines at the back. We like it, and we've got the antenna on the top. So it's a pretty good design, I think. Obviously they're currently, these are taking a long time to come out. We may have to well, they are working. I think they slowed those down even more. I swear they were operating quicker than that the other day. What was I going to say? We may have to something or other. I can't remember now. This is one of the things with Keen Software, is that you occasionally get them patch things, and they quite often change things and don't tell you. Yes, that's what I was going to say. We may have to think of how we're going to link it to the base, because at the moment there are no links. So I'm thinking I might put one maybe in here, or I mean ideally what I was intending to do, but we had to, if you watch the stream, we had to sort of reinvent the wheel a little bit. Is that even moving? I think those have stopped. Okay, we found a bug for some reason. I don't know why. That's annoying, because it's going to mess up the YouTube video. This is how it always goes. What's going on? Oh, velocity. What? Velocity 0. Why is the velocity on 0? Ba ba ba. Okay, this is all like messed up my settings, which is annoying. Maximum distance. That's better. Okay, you're going to have to watch that, guys, because it looks like the last patch may have messed up settings and stuff. Which is a little bit of a pain, but we can cope with it because they're now moving. I was wondering why they were taking so friggin' long. Okay, the guns are now deploying correctly. So we've got the two out the side, so this one should be coming as well. Yeah, that one's coming as well, and then hopefully there should be one popping out the front, and it is. Now I may colour these differently so that you can see them better. At the moment they obviously blend in with the ship, but the actual guns, I mean, let's go and just paint them grey for now. Just so you can see them better, but yeah. they've obviously changed some settings. So obviously the guns deploy down the sides, look. So you've got the axis down the side, you've got one at the top, keeping an eye, and you've got the other one down the back. So I didn't want laser guns because this isn't a military vessel. This is just, as I say, to protect against pirates. Now, there's no actual ammunition in them at the moment because I haven't done that because we only set this up yesterday. So anyway, let's get some speed up. And also, looking at that, the mining carriage now is red. So it looks like they've been playing as settings because they were always green. Now it looks like they may have actually put them in a faction, which would be nice. So let's have a look to see factions. No, there's just me at the moment. So we're going to go towards our base to get more speed up. Now this will get quite a good acceleration on it, but we're already doing 50. And it's not too bad. It's not too quick, but then it's a big ship. Turn our thing off, and we can turn all of that off, and we can come out here and have a look. So obviously we've got our satellite we're coming into. So you can come out here. I've purposely not put like observation rooms down this side because I think they should just be one side. I say our satellite, it's our solar harvester, which is in another video. So we've got that over there, and you can see our observation platform a long way off as well. So that's that, and yeah, we're coming in towards our base, which is kind of cool. So I don't know what those noises were, but obviously I think they just needed the pistons resetting, I think, because it seems to have gone away. So we're going to come in. I've got downward thrust on at the moment, guys, so we're just going to steer around. Because you're going to say, well, that's a big shit, and you've gone in a straight line. And you've obviously done that for a reason. Well, actually, no I haven't, because, here we go. It actually turns pretty well. I am proud on how it turns. Now, obviously you saw all the thrusters in there. And we're going to get a bit of sideways movement, and we can do that. But, for a big ship, it doesn't do too bad. And we're going to park her down here, so I'm going to leave it over here for today, and we're going to jump out and just show you the, there we go. So let's just move it forward a bit more so you can see it is a beast of a ship, and it just feels right to fly. It's not too slow. It's got massive amounts of cargo on it, and I think it's pretty good. So we're going to park it there. We're going to jump out, and we're going to get an Eagle 1. So power up. So basically our little Eagle 1's got landing gear that lift us up off the deck, so the engines are good. We can then unlock. I've also noticed that there's another bug, right? And this is bugging me. Is these keep on turning on the auto locks, and I don't know why. So there we have it, guys. There's the Helionis. It's our new cargo transport, and it is a beast of a ship, basically. It is friggin' long. It's the longest ship we've made. I am going to try, I'm not sure I can, but I am going to try and get this in the world with Colonial Explorer that we built in our previous world to see the size comparison. Now my previous world is broke, so I may not be able to get into it, but if I can, then I will, and we'll load them up side by side, and I'll end up doing a comparison video of size of ships, because this is the first of 3 large ships we're going to build in this world, and that doesn't include the piston miner, which is over there, which we will come to in my next video. So I hope you've liked the video. We're going to land again on the deck, I think. So obviously I've up a bit, nearly messed that up. I've put the lights so that when you come in, you've got a bit of a visual reference of where you're going to land it. So guys, I hope you've liked it. If you have liked it, then do the like button. Yay! Look, we've got gestures. Please feel free to comment below. This has been a bit of a muffled experience on this one. It's a bit of a makeshift, not as good as my other videos, I don't think, but yeah, the ship I think is brilliant. It was a fantastic design. It took, as I say, probably about 16 to 20 hours to make it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, because we're going to put more videos up. I'm going to try and get one up a week if I can, maybe 2, you never know. Subscribe to Twitter, because I do post out stuff on there, and subscribe to me most importantly on Twitch. Now I'd like to thank everybody as well at the end of this video for subscribing to the channel, because we've got 250 subs now, so we've broken the 250. Hopefully by the end of this weekend we would have broken 1,000 viewers, or followers, sorry, on Twitch as well, which is another milestone for me. That's our next milestone, is 1,000 followers on Twitch. So hit the link at the top for the Twitch channel and go and follow me on there, guys, and then you can see me building this stuff live, and some of the problems that go with it, because if you'd watched this one you would have seen me have to take off on the rear of the ship, both sides, and rebuild it because I designed it wrong, which obviously we hit that because we do everything in survival. So if you liked the video, hit like. If you disliked it, hit dislike. Any comments, post below, and I will try and reply to all of them. Follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and follow me on Twitter. So until next time, goodbye for now.